Are we back? Hello? My VTube studio is lagging really badly and I don't know why. Hello? Can you hear me?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Please shut up. Oh god, my internet. What? Who is using the Wi-Fi? Hello? Oh. Am I live? Am I screaming into the abyss? Maybe. Hello? Hi. I don't know. Oh god, I am having severe lag. I think I know the problem, but I don't know how to fix it. Is my VTube studio stop lagging? I think it stopped lagging. Hayes already spent €100 on the update and got me a Cushing, but I don't need that as I wasted a solid $100. That is the gacha experience, not gonna lie. Like, I have had, like, similar experiences. It's unfortunate. Hello, Finn! Hello! You missed the stream fucking dying for some reason. Yeah, also, what I also got from the banner. Bada bing, bada boom! It's her! I have been waiting for Cole ever since the manga. Also, thank you. It's great to be back. I think I could earn money now to get a new game. Oh, I feel that. Or you could get like a skin pack and a couple and like an extra shop skin in Valorant. She had to walk back to my dorm in the pouring rain. Oh, Oh, no wonder she's not doing good damage. I was like, why is my Collei not doing good damage? This is probably why. Also, I'm in college now too, so that's neat. Hey, let's go. Aw, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Okay, what do I want? I will take this. I will take... I don't have any dendro stuff yet. I think I grabbed one. I don't know where it's gone. Here. My phone is blocking the screen a tad. I don't like that very much. Alright, give me good stats. Give me good stats. Come on, let's go. Ooh, solid. Yeah, I basically my entire trip I just spent kind of living like a hermit, worried about my gacha games. Speaking of gacha games, I got into Project Sekai and I am already full comboing some hard level songs. I also managed to get about four stars already, and I haven't spent a single penny. Oh, that went into crit rate again. Ooh, this is spicy meatball. I'm loving this. Ah, the Genshin experience is this. Like, 50% this. Oh. Come on, once more. Once more, and I might just have this as an off-piece for Ganyu. Yeah, while I was on holiday, I actually got to try a decent amount of Turkish food. It was actually kind of nice. Which is surprising because I'm normally like a really picky eater, but there I was actually willing to try stuff. Okay, didn't go into crit damage, but the elemental mastery is also pretty fucking great. Ba, 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 ba. I don't have another one of these, do I? I need to clean out my artifacts. Jesus. Oh god, I'm... Oh no, this I should upgrade. This one is actually like a really good piece. See you be still human being. Oh, no you! Of course it gives me defense. It's fine as long as it doesn't roll defense. Please. Oh, yep, thank you. Send me some artifacts if you want. I happily would. Ooh, great. We take those. More crit rate. Thank you. Give me the good kush. Yes! Let's go! Good stats. Oh, that is actually a solid piece. No, Mona's fine with that. Why does Rosaria have artifacts? I don't care much for the Rosaria, but sure. Okay, that, and then we throw on that. And then I remember I managed to I got a Dendro Goblet. I don't know where it's gone though. I mean, if you want to farm artifacts, I need so many. I have been like, I've already managed to find like a less than 1 minute strat to beat the new domain because I need artifacts. Where is the Dendro? Damage bonus. Nah, that's kind of stinky. Okay, we'll go attack. No. Attack percentage. Yeah, sure. Though I don't know if I won't be farming now at the moment though, because I want to I want to continue on, well, I not even continue. I want to start on the Sumeru story. One Dendro piece. I need another Dendro piece. Smelly stinky ew. I agree. That is the Genshin experience. Is smelly stinky ew. Oh, well, that sucks. It's fine.
Don't rush.
Why is my ping so high? Is it still my Wi-Fi? Okay, am I getting any lag on VTube Studio? No, I'm not. Okay, it's fine. I need to drink some water. Remember, stay hydrated. Hey, Skippy! How are you doing?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Quote from a man who's never played Genshin. You still want to die? Oh no. So wait for the day I get to play with you. Oh god, it's the thing is I really struggle to co-op because I'm very sporadic with how I play Genshin, where I'm just all over the place. But yeah, nah, smelly, stinky eel is like the best way to describe Genshin, especially its fandom. Because like there was the whole thing of like everyone, the rather I'd call them the White Knights. Down to play Valorant again sometime. Hell yeah, hopefully tomorrow. I'm hoping I can just play tomorrow. Because yeah, no, the thing is I probably would have played earlier today, but I woke up at about 1:30 because I remembered. I forgot to tell the story. So basically our flight was scheduled for 10:45 in the evening, right? So we arrive there, and then the moment we get there, they announce the flight has been delayed by 2 hours and 50 minutes. And so and there's a small thing with that because so basically I have a small I'd call it a bit of a condition where I am like I've previously had a blood clot, and because of that um I have to take blood thinners before a flight if it's a long flight. And as a result, yeah, no, I was very paranoid because like I had taken it, and apparently it only goes for 12 to 24 hours, and if the flight was any delayed by any longer, I was worried I wouldn't get the effects of the medication. And according to what my doctors were saying, if I don't if I get another one, if I get another blood clot, I run the risk of having to take blood thinners for the rest of my life on a daily basis, which I would rather avoid because when I did used to take them, it was horrendous. My entire body just constantly felt ick, and I couldn't take my normal antidepressants, which made me feel less emotions so that I could actually stay happy. It was a trip. Remember when people got really mad at the Genshin event and started review bombing Genshin and started review bombing other apps for some reason? Yeah, that was a trip. I understand the review bombing on Genshin's app because the thing is, it was abhorrent. It was actually abhorrent anniversary thing, especially when you compare it to like other gachas. And the most generous of them all, that also brings in a massive profit, Grand Blue Fantasy. Because for not even just for their anniversary, for like their summer special, they gave out 10 summons free every day. They did that. And then on top of that, they were giving us half a 10 pull every day. They did that for, I think it was like 2 weeks or something, 18 days? No, I don't know. I don't know how many days it was, but it built up to a lot. It was really generous. And like when you go from that to Genshin, where they gave us a 10 pull, and that's it. That's it's kind of especially because the thing is they're not exactly like tight on money or anything. They have made over $1 billion on this game. It's so people were like, I get why they were upset. That plus they were planning on selling us an anniversary glider, which we ended up getting for free. So in that regard, I don't blame them. But the whole review bombing other apps was a bit far. Also, the state of the the Discord was a treat. If you were there for it, looking at it was great. I honestly kind of loved the tea. But meanwhile, like especially like this year, meanwhile on Sumeru's release, I feel like the White Knights have forgotten that not the entirety of Sumeru isn't based on like one part of Asia. It's based on like most of like Southwest and Middle Eastern, where you can either be like dark skin or you can be a pasty as fuck. And I can remember it was like I saw a video on my For You page about like how Dory and her design is based on uh based on like Turkish clothing and like from like Ottoman Empire times as well, all that. It was kind of interesting to watch. And it just kind of reminded me of, wow, people really don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They really do just kind of look like they just kind of look at one thing and just blow it way out of proportion. And then it's just not fun. And it's also, the thing I don't get is, don't forget Sumeru is also in a rainforest where sorry about that. My sister came and wanted me to help her set up a new phone. I had to give her a call real quick. So sorry about that. I'm all good. No worries. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it's just a case of people are speaking up who don't know exactly what they're talking about, and also, yeah, not to forget that so far what we've seen of Sumeru, it's a very rainforesty area. You know, lots of shade and all that. And yes, it is also desert, but there is also going to be like kind of varying like skin tones and all that. Like there's that to not forget. It's interesting who you ask, and then there's the whole issue where there's the toxic side of Genshin fans where they're like recoloring Dory's skin tone to make her better, and it's like that's there's something about recoloring skin tone that's always a bit of an issue. Because, you know, you shouldn't really be fucking doing that, because it's the whole thing of saying one skin tone is better than the other, no matter which skin tone it is. Claiming that one is better is kind of problematic no matter which skin tone you look at. Alright, let's finally start this quest. I'm sorry about that tangent, but I really had to get it off my shoulders.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information. But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things.
Care about that, you have no other worries. It's just unnecessary. If you care about skin tone that much, you are probably American. I'll say it straight up, you are probably American if you're focusing so much on someone's skin color and trying to make it perfect. Not gonna lie.
Even if we can't
Like, you are either American or heavily influenced by
I guess
America.
we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby. Wait a second. Look,
Ooh.
there's someone up ahead.
Ooh, I like a hair color.
Perfect timing. Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there. We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions? Huh? What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
I've missed Paimon's voice.
Well,
Even if people
even
hate her,
so,
I love her
she
voice.
might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
You hate the voice? I feel like after a point I'm used to it.
Let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
Where is she?
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look.
Yeah, you hear it often that it just kind of becomes white noise after a while.
This cave would lead to a village or something, but it
Yeah.
looks like that's not the case.
It's what you hear most. It's kind of just you need to just kind of suck it up and deal with it.
Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again? Alright then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if she's not very friendly, we just need her to
She
point
has
us
like
in
a
the right
Zelda
direction. That's all.
haircut, like short haired Zelda.
Oh.
I like it.
What a lovely smell. It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but
Oh,
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good. What? Is the smell making you feel sick?
Zelda. Yeah. She is blonde, but it's just the hairstyle, not the color itself. The hairstyle. Scaramouche.
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on.
Last time this happened, Scaramouche was here, and all that plus Raiden, Nene, Senora. Ooh. Whoa. Bruh, what the fuck? Yeah, I love Paimon too. Bro, what the fuck? This is so cool. Oh. Huh? Let me put the phone brightness down so it doesn't kill the battery. Go. Bruh. Cubes typically mean the unknown god, so this is gonna be interesting. Oh.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now. Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now? Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
I love that reaction.
Well, we're at... good question. Where are we? Hyman was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is. This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
You know, one thing I'm kind of about is Kole's voice, because the thing is, when you look at her in the manga, she looks like a fucking rat. Looks like a rat, so you'd kind of expect her to like also like have like a bit of a rough voice. And I was kind of expecting that here, but I guess her voice does like match her appearance here, but it doesn't match the voice that the appearance she had rather in the manga. So that I'm kind of about. But I guess like in this case it kind of makes sense.
No, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
These are other languages. The thing is, I doubt that other languages would also have like I guess like the rough voice. Cause like also that plus I don't want to spend like half an hour downloading an 8 GB voice pack because they're so big. It's pain.
Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious.
But I just wish she had a bit more of like a rough voice.
Before I forget,
I know
Master mentioned you should take more
with the
medicine
Japanese
once you
voice
wake up.
pack, you can probably not expect. You probably won't get that.
Whoops!
Someone understands really said the same thing. Oh,
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
oh, a different eye shape. I don't think we've seen that type of face before. Yeah, it's
Sorry,
him.
Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right?
He
This
is
the
not what I
second time he's come down
expected.
with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Someone give me money. Say Emily, someone give me money.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes,
I mean,
we'll
Chi-Chi's
just let him
good.
be.
At least it wasn't
But the
Jean.
next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly. So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. She's
I'm
chief
sorry, I
officer
don't
over
like
all the
Jean.
rangers here in Gandharvaville.
Her outfit is just Her outfit's her playstyle's She's only good for healing, but also Chi-Chi does that better.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well.
He gives me Rivali vibes.
It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense
Slapping,
known
especially
as
with Bennett
spirit
combo.
borneol to help calm their minds
Yeah, no,
as
that's
they
a
enter
little bit of a
state
me
of
problem. I
deep
don't think I've fully
rumination.
built Bennett.
In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition. Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
You need help sending Chi-Chi? What do you need? Yeah, no, his voice sounds like Albedo's. So I feel like that's what does it.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Also, what do you need help with, Chi-Chi?
Because
Is
these
it
two will be
the
staying here
violet
for
grass?
the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
12.2k channel plays because I rarely actually use redeems. Yep, I feel that. I need to like have more interactive channel points that I need to use.
Yes, Master Tainari.
One thing I want to get is the Twitch interactive throwing system, or TITS for short. It's like I need to save for that.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Yeah, I did see that. Don't worry, I am sitting up straight.
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a
Look
while
at this freaking
longer in
loser.
Darnaville
Ayo, Rain, how
for
you
further
doing?
observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you.
Damn, Rain, you got Nade on. What you gonna do about that?
Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape.
Same.
If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave,
Yeah,
it's
text to
highly
speech I
likely that
probably
you
should do.
suddenly pass out again
Can't stick
somewhere
around because I hope to play this on my own at some point, but I wish Stinky Dragon the best of streams. Aww. He's fine.
The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay? Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
You heard that? Tainari says take your meds.
Just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right. Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know. What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
I saw the vision. It felt as if I was standing deep on the ground. The red sky. Could it have been Conria?
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a
Gonna
chance
leave
it
now
could get
too.
worse,
But
right?
have a great time. It was already really nice getting to watch it again. Okay, thank you for popping around, Phantom. It was nice to have you here.
Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do? Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
Get a night of rest.
Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
Panel talks in third person too. I hear more even now. I don't mind that. Sometimes it can be fine. I really don't mind it. Oh, there it is. I also need to get that. Oh, that's a bird. Nope, I'm not using that. I am doing this. Oh, I love Zhongli. Don't know why, but that specifically just isn't for me at all. Yeah, that's fair, honestly. It's not for everyone. Oh, zoom in.
All right, next let's see your right hand. Yes, not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Oh,
Don't
I
talk
need to
like
hug.
that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Is there something we can help with?
Since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tainari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me.
So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven. Paimon, traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Can I get this first? Yes, I can.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
I'm glad Chloe at least gets a more peaceful life after the
No
manga.
problems with this lamp. Good.
She deserves it. Where are you? Probably up there. Damn it. How you bothered to climb?
The Statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
No need to worry. I'm a terrific climber.
Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago. According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sarastana.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru.
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers. Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time.
Oh, I love
She
that.
helped me become a new person.
Oh, I'm glad they referenced that. I'm glad they put that in the main story. That's so cute.
No one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and...
That's so cute.
Sorry.
Wow, you've never seen the side of... We've never seen the side of you, Kole. So gay, it's amazing. I love it.
Outriders is a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure. You really like Amber.
Oh.
Sorry.
To be fair,
I was
Amber did like
rambling on
pretty
just
much
now.
save a life. I don't...
Must have sounded kind of weird.
She's so precious.
That's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters.
Oh.
In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Ah, so that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really.
Oh.
I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendro Archon?
For describe Sumeru as lesbian land.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
That's right, we're friends.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Oh. Easy. What's climbing? Oh, could have just fucking teleported there. The fuck?
Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
I hope we get to see what Great Lord Rukkhadevata actually like looked like. I hope they actually show us that. That'd be cool. The same way we got to see how Makoto looked.
That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
Is that you, Dendroculus? No, you are not. Oh, what are you? Oh. Oh no. I don't like that very much. Where is Collie?
We're back!
Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break.
Ah
Some
yes,
fruit and water for
climbing.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
Paimon, some restraint, please.
Don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them.
Ooh.
Whoops! No, you dropped it on the ground! Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there. Those pitas
Your
are
second
amazing.
rule.
You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
Same, Paimon.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature.
Ooh.
By the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called,
It's being locale.
well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
Speaking of his ears, I'd really like to pet them.
I know, right? I've always wanted to pet them too. Anyway, Master could have easily
Oh,
left
she's
the rainforest
precious.
to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Hello, Kobes.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
What did you do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little, but it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is she going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you.
Oh, Paimon. The best traveling companion.
Hey! Now even Kale's starting to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this. It's time for some Paimonial wrath! No! Don't touch me! Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just...
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No,
Oh no. Oh
fine.
god. Oh, that's
I'm
fucked
sorry.
up.
I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
You know what? Nice reference to the manga at least. And yeah, PTSD moment. What the
was up with
fuck?
Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back.
Puffish sound like cross
Paimon
between
can't
fart and
even see her
palpitant. Well, it is the sounds of a pufferfish slowly suffocating to death while being poisoned by carrots, so... Take from that what you will. Man, poor Collie. She needs a hug. Yeah, because they're... Well, yeah, basically poison it because the carrot... the pufferfish eating the carrots, I think, is trying to kill it. Because the thing is, when have you seen a pufferfish eat carrot?
Ah, Traveler, you've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Hold on a minute. What is that? Okay.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be.
Chronic
Maybe
illness?
she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Upside down jellyfish.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself.
Oh.
I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Oh. Where is this man? Oh, down. Yeah, poor Carly. Is this to do with the events of the manga, perhaps?
Alright, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because... well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
I bet how easily I can focus on both this and my programming assignment. Hell yeah. We love
So,
multitasking.
Kanari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as
so
the
that's how it
Fatui after
began.
one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
Yep.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation.
Yep, and that's where Ildator comes in.
Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Imagine setting foot on a continent where the Fatui haven't been before. Why is my thing frozen? Hold on. Why has it disconnected me? Give me a sec. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? It's not showing up the... Okay, there we go. There's the network. Okay. Connected? No, not yet. Can you connect, please? Live 2D? There we go. Finally. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, why is the stream so scuffed? I don't like this. Why is that in the orange? Don't do that. Please stop. Internet, please. Testing, testing, facial movements. Can you see me? Yes, you can. Just need to...
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see
You're
her.
actually cracked, I agree.
Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently.
Oh no.
Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some...
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as lunar lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest. It often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
Oh god.
You are correct.
Why do I have hiccups?
Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh, okay then. Note to Paimon, never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
I love how Tainari's going off on this tangent and then I've got these little things just following me. Oh no, my wrist is hurting. Why must you hurt?
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in the... If you could manage to gather 4 of them, we'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
I gathered them, Tainari.
Hey Tainari, we found
Yep.
the lotuses you
I
requested.
broke the cutscene, whoops.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
The dendro visions look a lot brighter than I thought they would be. Like I thought they'd be like more of a deep green. Oh, game? Hello? Oh, there we go. Oh, I've broken the game. Yep, there we go.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't
I can
seem
also
to carry a
control the
vision.
elements.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
What was that little label? What are you doing? It's a... No, that wasn't the one.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
What are you dudes doing? Come at me, fools. Yeah, fun fact, while I went on holiday, I forgot to take my glasses. So I had like this killer headache. I am not the smartest.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved. Thank you, but I must warn you. Don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death.
Yes,
You ready then?
Mom.
Let's go.
Tainari is the mom friend. You can tell.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Solidify!
Right now. Emerge. Right now. Yeah.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared,
Ow.
we need to take care of the tumor.
Jumpy, jumpy.
Gather! This is order.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
Now,
Easy.
destroy the tumors of the withering.
Ooh.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now.
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? Well, why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions. No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world.
Hmm.
By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul
I've
is a
heard
tree
of it.
located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. You can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Spreading and extending a massive cavern. That's like what I saw when I lost consciousness in the cave.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it. That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
When do I get to see Nahida? I would like to see the baby. Newman.
Oh, Tainari.
Me
you all
sitting
made
here
it
trying
back.
not to spoil.
How did
Oh
it go?
god.
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh. Wait, is that?
Huh?
Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh?
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first...
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations.
Ah.
This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So? I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all?
Oh, come on. Wi-Fi. Why is my internet doing this? Oh no, I have to go through that entire cutscene again, and it's probably disconnected me from... Yep. Why are you doing this? Hello?
These bombs, so heavy.
Wi-Fi does not... Stream is really fucking scuffed today. I'm sorry. What? My internet came back for revenge. I have literally been home for a day. What is happening? I haven't even been home for 24 hours. I have to do this cutscene again.
Oh, Tainari.
Oh, okay, here we
all
go
made it
again.
back. How did it go?
The Withering Zone... Huh. Wait, is that... Oh no, Hypatia!
I think I was right at the end of the cutscene as well, which makes it worse.
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is...
Oh, her?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face, huh?
Yes, allow me... She must have just finished.
What? You mean...
Well, obvious. Needless to say, I've got some emergency...
Wait, you want...
Let's find out. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? But, wait, how'd you know...
Back when we were clearing... And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious?
What I saw weren't hallucinations, were they? Hello? Wi-Fi?
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Teyvat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to
Why is my
ascertain
internet going in
whether
the
you could be
orange? Stop
entrusted
it.
with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you. When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneol are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul,
Ooh.
just as you did.
I'm trying to... Okay, maybe if I disconnect my VPN, maybe that might fix something. Give me a sec. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, that seemed to fix something, I think.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
It's doing the thing again. God damn it.
Here,
Internet.
take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have. No. I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
I feel like the solution at this point is to just restart my PC, but I cannot be bothered to do that.
Yesterday, a total of 5 dozen.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hello? Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Found from inside the cave. What is that? What is that? It's cute, not gonna lie. I wanna hug it, I wanna, they're gonna make that into a plush, you know it.
There you are! Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry. Need water.
She looks famished.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first. Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
Oh? Is this where we get to meet her?
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we? Really?
Relax, Paimon.
Maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Are we gonna see her? Why is my pick so high? I need to restart my PC, my god.
Wow, this place is huge. knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Ooh. Oh, this is pretty. What?
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
I'm wondering. Oh, a chest. Three primeval rosens within these domains to unlock the corresponding path. Oh, come on, no. Mean. Oh no, why is my ping going higher? Don't do that. Don't do that. Why am I in the amber? My ping was better when I was in the using the hotel Wi-Fi in Turkey. I'm not even joking when I say that. I think I do need to restart my PC, but I don't want to restart stream again.
Stabilize.
Emerge. There is no escape.
I call this my sit here and do nothing team.
Gather.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Oh, that's cool. What? What is happening? Sure. Oh, ow.
Emerge.
Solidify.
What?
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, look so good.
Oh. Oh, I need to stand there and do it. What do you want? Why is my ping still doing this? Ah. Is that not it? Do I need to stand here? There we go. That is not good. Oh, my foot has gone numb. That's not good. Oh, rip. Oh.
Well. Looks like we meet again, traveler.
Samus Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you. Now before the abyss. Gather!
Right now, right here. Emerge.
Jumpy, jumpy, go! Sparks, wow!
Oh, I should have waited to use Cleo.
Stabilize.
Right now. Emerge. Shine down.
Why is your shield not going down? Hello? Oh.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your brother...
My journey will not end here.
Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
Cutscene? Huh? Was all that just now strange? Feels like I was just dreaming for a moment, but I can't remember what I saw.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
Seeing Hypatia must have given me a shock.
Oh, guess that makes sense. She does look kind of rough at the moment. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first. Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
In the semi-conscious Hypatia, some water and fruit juice.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
Give Hypatia the letter from Tainari.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have
Remember to stay
combined something
hydrated.
like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Little around
Oh?
creature.
So, you're able to see them too?
Tell Hypatia and Paimon everything that happened after entering the cave.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream?
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave.
Little dude.
In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the
Reminds me of
creature.
an Opon.
They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
Sounds like a great neighbor.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
A curious sound.
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier. Anyway,
Oh, fuck you,
looks like we'll
Paimon.
need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. Alright, we're out, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
The best thing about Klee is just being able to do that.
All done! Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already watched it. Oh, it smells amazing! And the box is a nice touch too! Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia!
Why does Twitch always have to send me emails while I'm streaming?
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
Thank you for the resub, Harvey. Hello, hello, how are you?
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the Academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
That reminds me, I need to make like some little drawings for that. Just after spending €25 on the Glitch Pop Vandal. Hell yeah. We love Glitch Pop in this house.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
Glitch Pop is very worth it. I have Tree Skin and Glitch Pop for my Vandal and Phantom respectively.
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth. Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
I assume we're the place I'll probably never explore. I am gonna do my best to explore it.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question.
Please do Chasm for I'm just not bothered. Yeah, you need to do Chasm, unfortunately.
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul
I'm
and
looking for the
Will.
resub and to brag about a new skin. Oh. I hope you enjoy the skin. I need to get back into Valorant because I haven't touched it for 2 weeks, so I'll probably be like super out of practice.
You're really serious
I might
about
actually
this
do
whole
that
thing,
after
aren't
this
you?
stream, maybe. Just get my. Luckily, it's on. Yeah, got work in 6. Oh god, go to bed. Bye, Javi. Yeah, and
I am a
luckily I
researcher
only
after
have to do
all.
1 placement game as opposed to 5 for ranked, so I'll take that.
As a member of the Rataoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars
No
and their
Val in 2 weeks,
connection to
yeah.
the fate of living beings. But there is still
Yeah, I
so
didn't have
much
my
we don't
laptop because I
know,
was on vacation. I didn't
especially
have a
regarding the
laptop because I
mysteries
don't
that
own a
lie in the
laptop.
starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa! So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Aren't you afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself, and they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Ah,
Oh.
is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again.
Man, I don't understand people who are able to like sleep without dreaming. It's like you just sleep and then you wake up and it's morning. Nothing happens in between.
But
That's
then,
kind of
on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
Thanks, Apasia.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Oh, that's a flashbang. That actually hurt my eyes a bit. There we go.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that all about?
Oh god, my back just did a horrendous crack. That
It's
was
nothing. Some people from
horrid.
the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us too.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Immorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
I just realized he's kind of got like a hoodie on, kinda.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord
I
Rukkhadevata.
love the
Some
disappointment.
say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! Oh, but wait, before that...
We need to say goodbye to Kole.
That's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari. All right, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
Kole! There she is.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
We'll be back to see you soon, Kole.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend, not some girl that needs your sympathy. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
Oh? What is it?
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
Oh.
Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville. Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
No. When do I get the quest for Kole? To get her constellation. I got 28 days to do it. It's fine. Where am I at with Primos? I have 0. When the shop reset. 1 day and 4 hours. Got it. Okay, well. Oh boy, please come home. Where am I at with Pity? I need to actually check that too. Ah, I'm at 0. Rip. Ah, that's fine, that's fine. Any... No, got none of those.
The same as I...
Yeah, I'm still a bit tired. Because I didn't, like, get a whole, like, 8 hours sleep. So, but I might just play some Valorant after, off stream. Because I want to get back into playing that. Yeah. Thank you so much for everyone who came by and also stuck around. Thank you for the resubs. I appreciate it. And thank you for sticking around even with my stinky Wi-Fi. I'm probably gonna pop off. Not pop off. Head off and try to figure out what the fuck is going on, because I want to play Valorant with like no fucking interruptions and my PC actually working. I don't know what's doing it, but hey ho, I'll figure it out. Let's find someone to raid. Ba 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. My head has basically kind of been like running on autopilot. And I'm 100% not, my brain, my brain is like not there. As you can probably tell. Okay. I think I found someone. I like doing my best to raid the... I forgot what I was saying. I keep losing my train of thought. I don't know what to do. I need help. God. You can tell I'm running on like less than 6 hours of sleep right now. I'm sorry for all the rambling. Okay. Brain. Let's raid someone. Please. Okay. Yeah. We'll raid them. Yeah. Thank you everyone who came by. Thank you everyone who stuck around till the end of the stream, and hopefully tomorrow will be less scuffed. I'm kind of annoyed how scuffed it was. I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, it's technical difficulties and the fact that I didn't do any like test stream or anything beforehand. It'll be fine though. I think I know the problem and I don't know how to fucking stop the issue. But yeah, okay. I need to stop rambling. Fuck. Okay. I'm heading off now. And yeah, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's stream. Bye bye.